What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock bone meal farm. This works on 1.16 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. By the way, this bone meal farm will produce bone meal a lot faster than my previous bone meal farm. As you guys can see here, this farm will allow you to quickly and easily get a ton of bone meal. For this farm, all you'll need is 1 piston, 2 kelp, 1 water bucket, 4 redstone torches, 5 redstone, 1 lever, 1 slab, 1 redstone repeater, 1 sticky piston, 5 hoppers, 2 glass panes, 26 glass blocks, 2 composters, 4 chests, 1 trapdoor, about 32 solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks that you want, and finally 3 sand blocks. The first step is to take some solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks that you want, then place down 2. Then place a block over here, then come to the back, place a block over here. After making this little shape, then break this block. Now, come over here and place down a lever, then place down a redstone torch, then take a redstone repeater and place it down over here. Make sure it's facing that way. Then, place a piece of redstone over here. That should create a redstone clock. After you have created this, then flick this lever down to shut it off. The next step is to place 2 blocks over here, and 2 blocks over here. Then, place a sticky piston over here. After placing it, it should extend out this way. Now, place 1 sand over here. Then, place 2 sand blocks on top of this extended portion of the sticky piston. The next step is to place 2 solid blocks over here, and 3 over here. Then turn to this side and place 2 over here, and 3 over here. Then turn to the back, and place 2 over here, and 2 over here. And finally, turn to this final side, and place 2 over here, and 2 over here. Those blocks should enclose the sand. This sticky piston and sand system will cause our kelp to grow every single second. How it works is, when the redstone clock is turned on, the sticky piston will move back and forth. That will move the sand, which will ultimately cause the kelp to update and grow every second. Having the kelp be produced at a fast rate will allow us to quickly get a bunch of bone meal. The next step is to place a block over here, then place a piston on top. Make sure that the piston faces this way towards the sand. This upper piston will automatically harvest all of our kelp. The next step is to come to the back of the farm. Then place a block right behind this piston. Then place down 2 redstone. Then place a block over here and place a redstone torch on the side. It should get shut off. Then place a block on top. Then place down another redstone torch. Then place a block on top. And finally, 1 more redstone torch. Now place 2 blocks over here. Then place 2 redstone on top. This redstone will cause the upper piston to move back and forth when the system is turned on. The next step is to come over to the front. Then place down 9 glass blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then place 9 glass blocks on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then place a glass block on top of this piston and take a slab and place it over here. The next step is to place a block over here. Then turn to the side, crouch down, and place down 2 chests. Once you have done that, then break this block. Now, come over here, crouch down, and place down a hopper. Make sure that this hopper funnels towards the chest. The next step is to come down here. Then, crouch down, and place down 2 hoppers. Make sure that these hoppers funnel downwards. Then, crouch down, and place down 2 composters. Once you guys have done that, then break these 4 blocks. Then place 2 chests. Then crouch down and place 2 hoppers on top of the chests. Make sure these hoppers both funnel downwards towards the chest. This system will collect all the kelp and convert it into bone meal. How it works is, when the kelp is harvested, it will get funneled into this hopper, which will then funnel into this chest. Then from this chest, the kelp will get funneled into these composters. When the composters get full, it will automatically convert the kelp into bone meal, which will then be dumped into this final chest. By the way, the reason why this farm uses 2 composters instead of just 1 is because 1 composter is not good enough to keep up with all the kelp production. If there was only 1 composter, the farm would become clogged with kelp. The next step is to come up here, then place down a trapdoor. You guys can use any trapdoor that you want. Then place 3 glass blocks over here, and 3 glass blocks over here. Then place a glass block over here. Now, place 2 glass panes right over here. These glass panes will prevent any kelp from getting shot out of the farm while still allowing the hopper to collect all the kelp. The next step is you come up here, then place down your water bucket inside the slab. As you guys can see there, it should flow down. Then open this trapdoor and place down 2 kelp. Once you've done that, then shut this trapdoor. By the way, the reason why we place a trapdoor over here is so that the water will get pushed down, so we can ensure all the kelp gets funneled into this hopper. The trapdoor will also allow us to replant the kelp if it ever breaks. I am now going to do a quick fly around so that you guys can check and make sure they have built this farm correctly. As you guys can see here, on top there should be a slab and a trapdoor in front of it. Then there should be water in the slab that flows down towards the hopper. This hopper should then lead towards the chest and composter system. It's important that all of your hoppers are funneling in the correct directions. As you guys can see here, this hopper should funnel towards this chest. These 2 hoppers should funnel downwards from this chest to these composters. And finally, these composters should have their hoppers funnel downwards towards this final chest. Now I'm going to go over to the side. This side should be looking exactly like this. And over here, you should have the back redstone. It's really important that you guys do this redstone correctly. So as you guys can see, this redstone should lead towards this piston. Then there will be a redstone torch that gets shut off. Then one over here that's on, and one over here that's off. And finally, this redstone that leads towards the top harvesting piston. This side should be looking just like this. It should have your redstone clock down here. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, just flick this lever. Then, as you guys can see there, the kelp should start growing and getting harvested every single second. The kelp will then be automatically converted into bone meal. How this farm works is, when the lower sticky piston moves back and forth, it causes the sand to move, which then updates the kelp so that the kelp grows every single second. This top piston then harvests all the kelp, and the water pushes it to this hopper. This hopper then funnels it towards this chest, and then from this chest, these hoppers funnel the kelp into these composters. When the composters are full, bone meal will be produced and dumped into this lower chest. If this farm does not work for you, then check to see if you made it on a chunk border. If you did, you'll need to remake it so that it's all in one chunk. Make sure you guys only use this farm when you are in the farm area. If you guys are going to leave the area or leave the game, then make sure you shut it off first. That will prevent it from breaking. If you guys ever forget to turn the farm off before leaving the farm area or leaving the game and your farm breaks, then come down here and check to see if any sand has fallen through. If it has, make sure you break the sand. Then your farm should start working again. Also, if you notice that your kelp has been broken, then just open this trapdoor and replant the kelp. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock bone meal farm. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.